the size of a playing die. They a lot of times will still have plaster on them from where they were either stuck to each other or stuck to the floor. If you find a mosaic or like a little cube that does have those little dots on it, it's an actual die. The way to tell the difference between a piece of pottery that happened to break in the shape of a square and a mosaic is that the mosaic will be that cube with those 6 sides. Bones. So like I said, most of the bones we have are from cows, goats, sheep, and boar. They're not white. Bones are usually this brownish color. We also have some that are burned. And because bones are porous, a lot of times they look like they look kind of like a sponge, but they'll be really, really hard. This material, for some reason, is really, really muddy. So make sure that you clean it really well, because if it's covered in mud, you're not going to see like those tiny little holes for bones and that kind of thing. Shells. We are nowhere near the ocean. So if you guys find a shell, it was brought here for a reason, and so we call it archaeology. We actually found a shell pendant the other day, which was very cool. Special stones. I don't like the name of this category, but basically it's building materials. So everything like marble is all imported because we don't have it in Israel, and it's sparkly when it's wet. Anything with chisel marks in it. Plaster. Plaster looks kind of like concrete. We collect all the pieces that have a flat edge to them. It tells us how it was made. Otherwise, we just have boxes of plaster you can't do anything with. But we actually found a big piece the other day, and it was really cool. You could see how the person has smoothed it with their hand because their fingerprints were still in it from 2,000 years ago. It was incredible. Yeah, so this is probably the hardest category. So if you don't find everything in it, and your staff member, like who's checking your thing, starts finding like lots of pieces of plaster, don't feel bad about yourself. Metal. What happens when iron gets wet? It rusts, exactly. And so if you guys find metal, it's going to be really, really rusty. And if you see that greenish color, it might be a piece of copper or bronze, and it might be a coin. Recently, we've been finding a lot of Roman shoe nails. So they're very, very small, but they were little nails that would have held the bottom of the shoe to the straps that cross the foot. So keep your eyes peeled because we've been finding a lot of them, and they're very small. Okay, so those are the 6 different categories. Are there any questions? No. This will be on the other side as well. I'll close it, so if you guys need reference, stay where you are. I'm going to go grab a bucket. I'll show you how to sift, and then you guys can get started.